The Weekend Warrior Hiking and Survival Sustainment System. I have it all laid out here for you people. It has just about everything that you're going to absolutely need for going on just a quick hike or maybe the whole weekend. Now this is not like a a sustained camping trip or anything like that, but this is kind of what I have here is along the bare minimum of what you're going to need. And this is what I use regularly. Welcome to Survival Commando. Let's get right into it. Now first off, I have this, let's see if you can see it here. It's on the table. This is just a go bag, just a big duffel bag, and it has straps on it, and it can be used as a backpack if you need to. This is more like a vehicle bag, or you can have this in your house with all your gear in it, throw everything you need into it and take it with you and dispense with it as you need when you get to the site or wherever. And this is the kind of stuff you're going to need if you're trying to say, to hell with everybody. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of town. I need to get in the woods. I need to go to a different town, get away, and survive without the help of anybody or anything. Get away from society and everything. So inside here I already have, see, all this stuff right here will fit in here, but I've already have a few things in here. There's always a possibility of a rainstorm in a lot of places, or the need for shelter. So I have this kind of crushable camouflage shelter cord or ground sheet type thing. And I got that. Let's get that out of the way. And I also have, it never hurts to have a face net, scarf, a shamag type thing. You can use that as a oven mitt for the camp if you have to camp. A sweat rag, whatever. Like I said, this is not really necessarily an extended camping trip. I've always got some extra tactical flashlights around. You want to take several of those. You want to have some kind of a lighting system. This has the strobe and all that. So there's that. And in here already I have a SAS schmock, a windproof schmock in there. And even when it's hot, a lot of times when you're down in the woods or in the desert or wherever, it can get cold. The temperatures can drop all of a sudden on you in just a few hours. So that's all that in that bag right there. And I have my Steiner binoculars. I love these. These are Marine Commanders. They have the best optics that you can possibly buy. This one is well used. It's really old. Probably on the bulky side. You might get by with something a little bit lighter than that, but I'm really attached to those. I love Steiners. Those are just awesome. Okay, now next thing is a gas mask. People say that's a ridiculous thing to go hiking or surviving with out in the woods, in the wilderness. I have an extra NATO filter for it. That's not true. Look, people, seriously, people need to stop just getting all their information from some person on YouTube, things off the internet. Read your history. Chemical warfare is not just a World War I thing. We know that. The United States used to drop CS gas and tear gas and things like that on the Viet Cong in Vietnam all the time, and Agent Orange notwithstanding. God knows what else that was over there. They used to gas the tunnels, they would gas the woods, bunkers, trenches, everything. They'd drop it on them, man. And plus, like Saddam Hussein, more recently, he used nerve agents and blister agents on his own people. There's other reports in the Middle East, areas like that. You can go on and on and on. The Japanese used it in World War II when they attacked Shanghai, Nanking, places like that. So here's my little, moving on to this. This is a Draeger German gas mask, by the way. It's very lightweight, so it doesn't take up it's kind of crushable. It doesn't take up a lot of space like some of the more expensive masks, maybe. So here is this is what I usually carry on my back for a day hike. This is a Camelback. and I've got an IFAC on the back of it attached to it. So it's just a hydration system with a couple of pouches that I've sort of kind of rigged up on it. Let me unhook this here. I've used this thing a lot up in the mountains on all kinds of exploration. And this is a trauma kit, it just has the usual trauma kit stuff in it. It's good to have extra carabiners. Need to learn to say that. Okay. In here, some light sticks. Looks like I'm down to one. I have my SOG. This is basically a Leatherman tool, but it's made by SOG. I mean, this thing is really, really great. It doesn't take the place of a knife, but it's, you know, it's fantastic. I mean, I remember I had this on the farm one day, and my dad was needing a knife to open up something for like a, I don't know, it was horse feed or something like that. It was some kind of, it's been a while back. It needed to be cut open. I had that. It has a little saw on it. Somebody should do a review on these if they haven't. But I love that. I wish I had a whole bunch of these, but they're kind of expensive. So, and also sometimes I might take a little saw with me. I have this little kind of pack saw. I don't know if that's completely 100% necessary, but it doesn't hurt to have that. And my favorite of all time is extra sunglasses. Cheap sunglasses, they break. Have some extra sunglasses on you. Let's see what else is in here. Need to open up. There's several pockets here. So there is a thermal space blanket. There is a fire starting tool. Just some survival stuff. There's another fire starting tool of a different type. And a lensatic compass. I kind of like these military compasses. Might be do better with something a little lighter maybe. In the go bag, of course I don't hike with this. This is a little thing I rigged up out of a, looks like a drum pouch or something like that. This is my mess kit. Very well used. Just a Boy Scout mess kit, really lightweight. It's got a little cup in there for your MREs. Next I've got like a with some Icorn blade. That's a good stout blade. It is a bayonet, but it does have a little bit of an edge to it. Really, really lightweight. I love it. Are they German or Austrian? Can't remember. Glock makes a bayonet knife like that. I think they're German. I know the Stoner bayonets, the Stoner weapon system actually took a bayonet like that back in Nam. Some toilet paper. I have a little extra, like a little musset bag, a little gas mask bag here to put some of the extra stuff in. And also, you're going to want MREs. Just a couple of them, because they are kind of bulky. Those are fun to have, though. It's more of a treat thing. I don't really cook a whole lot anyway, but it's good to have this as a backup if you think you're going to need it in your vehicle or something like that. But on your person, a lot of times if I'm just going into the woods, you know, I won't take anything like that because it's just extra weight. And I don't like to cook a whole lot on a survival type situation. I want food that is, you know, ready to go. You can also, the best thing to do, especially for a hike, is take a bunch of nature bars with you and plenty of water in your hydration system. So if you have something you can eat on the go, like you don't have to stop, you can keep moving with your kit. You've got navigation, you've got protection like shelter, you got that. And was it food and water? There you go, right there. You should be all set at that point. So we've got air filtration, water sustainment, hydration, everything, navigation, all the Asians. Now, this is basically minimal kit, okay? Or you can actually probably go a little bit deeper than this, but this is a must-to have. Unfortunately, in my area, I don't know if it's this way in the rest of the world, the rest of the country, but there's a new trend to where if you go hiking, if you leave your vehicle at a trailhead, at the lakes or any of the national and state parks anymore, it's a trend to, while you're gone, even if you're just gone for an hour or two, for somebody to bust, even in the daytime, to bust the glass out on your vehicle and steal what's ever inside. People have gotten, their catalytic converters ripped off their vehicle. They've broken into them, camera equipment, guns, anything they leave behind in the vehicle. It's like fair game, they think. So I don't leave a whole lot, expensive. Like I don't want to leave my Steiners behind. Anything that would be, that can't be replaced easily, I wouldn't leave it behind. I pack it with you. That's why I have the duffel bag, the go bag. And I could, if I think that I'm going to need it. But I do have to, you have to plan things out. You have to plan out your escape. That's the thing. All this would be good. Also, this is very serious. If you're the type of person who is not just a survivalist, but if you're looking to change your identity and move to another area, like a protection program type thing, if you just want to disappear, even if it's just for a day or two, this is a good start for you. So like this video and share it with other people. I'll see you soon.